Wait, you're saying I didn't need to buy all of it? Like I didn't need to buy all of it. That's what you're telling me here. Huh. Hello everybody, Thundercow here. I hope you are all doing safe in this time of obviously a lot of stuff going on. I don't even need to tell you what this video is about, and not just because you already know what the title of the video is and have seen the thumbnail and things like that, but just because you probably keep up with the news at least decently well, and so you already know about all of the COVID-19 and coronavirus, whatever that's all happening. There's a lot of it. A lot of stuff that's been going around lately, and I just kind of wanted to address it a little bit. I'm not going to be talking too much science because I'm not a scientist. I'm not a medical health professional or anything like that, and I probably don't know much more than you already know. So what I'm instead going to be talking about is some steps that you can take for the safety and I guess to prevent boredom for yourself and even for others around you. So we're just going to get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is things that you can do, the things that you can do to help to protect yourself and others, right? Because during this time, while you might not necessarily be at risk, there are still others who are at risk and who could, be in danger because of this. So I have just a couple of bullet points here. The first is social distancing and self-quarantine. Now, these you have probably heard a lot. Like you've probably been hearing these words pop up in the last week or so, and that's because honestly it's kind of important, because at the end of the day what we're trying to do is we want to stop it. Like, we want the coronavirus to be stopped. Right now we can't find a cure, we can't fight it just yet. We're still working on that, but what we can do is we can stop it from spreading. It's kind of like if you spill something, like if you spill a drink in the kitchen, the first thing that you want to do is you want to stop the drink from like you want to pick up the cup so it stops spilling more liquid. Like that's the first thing at least that's the first thing I do. I don't know what you do, but that's what I do, right? I pick up the cup so it stops spilling more stuff all over the ground, and then I start cleaning it up. But then because it hasn't gone all the way out here, it hasn't done that, right? Because we stopped it. Because in the beginning we picked up the cup and stood it, but you get the idea. What we want to do is we want to stop the spread. And so by not going places, even if you don't get infected, even if you don't get what's the word? Yeah, even if you don't get infected, if you don't have it, you can at least not be carrying it to other people who could get it and whatnot. So the first thing, social distancing and self-quarantine. The second thing is to stay clean, even after all of this, okay? So it's kind of silly, actually. So there was a study done that showed that 2/3 of guys actually lie about washing their hands after going to the bathroom. And what? You don't wash your hands? Are you out of your mind? And it's just, even if we weren't in the middle of an epidemic with the coronavirus and whatnot, it's still a good idea to wash your hands and to keep clean. And I am not talking about buying all of the hand sanitizer and all of the toilet paper, but we'll get to that in its own point. We're just talking about stay clean, wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, before and after you eat, and even throughout the day it's okay to get up and just go wash your hands just to stay clean, especially in a case like this, right? Again, it's just about trying to stop the spread and helping to make sure that you and the people around you can all stay healthy. So make sure to keep yourself nice and sanitary, even after this. The third thing, please don't buy all of the toilet paper. You see, here's the thing, is I thought it was a joke. When people were first talking about people buying all of the toilet paper, I thought they were joking. I didn't think people were actually buying all of the toilet paper. But then you go and look at pictures of stores and things where it's the shelves are empty, there is nothing there, and it's ridiculous. I was what? You're telling me people are actually buying all of the toilet paper, not just people are buying a lot, it's all of the toilet paper. And it's kind of ridiculous because now the people who actually need it and don't have it now can't get it. So don't buy all of the toilet paper, because honestly at the end of the day it's not going to help you. I read at some point that it's a panic thing. It's one of those things where it's or it's something that it's like a coping mechanism, I guess, for humans to like have some kind of control in a time when they otherwise don't have control. That's I've read that it was something like that. But honestly, having all of the toilet paper that they were selling at Target and Walmart and I don't know, other stores that sell toilet paper, it's just, it doesn't help. Like, it's not going to stop you from getting the coronavirus or spreading it around. And at the end of the day, it's not going anywhere. Like, Charmin isn't shutting down, right? Kirkland's Signature still exists. You can still get toilet paper. And in fact, right now, like, the toilet paper isn't gone forever. It's going to be restocked. Just don't take it in the first place, because now people have to wait for it to be restocked to have any toilet paper at all. And that's the ridiculous part. So just, and it's not just toilet paper, it's other supplies too, like the hand sanitizer and whatnot. Like, there's no reason to be taking all of the supplies, because you don't need the supplies. And there's still going to be plenty of access. Like, if everybody stopped just taking all of it, then as soon as you need it, you would have access to it. And the fourth thing that you can do is not to panic. Now, this is a lot for you more than it is for anybody else, but there's just no reason to like freak out about the whole thing. And especially when you consider, if you calm down a little bit, then other people are going to do it too. Like, if other people see that you're not freaking out about it, then they're probably going to be calmer about it too. So there's just no reason to be panicking about it, because at the end of the day, panicking doesn't actually save anything. Like, panicking doesn't actually help in any way, shape, or form. In fact, studies have been done that say that panicking actually like reduces your lifespan. And it's like, so just stop doing it. Especially if you are freaking out about the coronavirus, and you know, if you do think it could be a threat to your health, don't make your health worse by panicking about it, right? It's just stay calm, okay? There's no reason to be freaking out. You're gonna be fine. Now, you might be asking yourself, all right, I've heard all these bullet points, and I'm self-quarantined, and I'm by myself, and I have nothing to do. There's nothing to do. I'm so bored. Like, honestly, I can't. I don't know what to do. Well, you're in luck, because I have some ideas for you. I came up with a couple of things that you can do. The first thing is to play, relax, do fun things, be, leisurely, do whatever. I need water. Hydrate, that's something you can do. Take leisure time, I guess, because this, for some people, is a much needed break. For some people, they've just been stressing out and, whatever, and it's like, there's so much stuff that I gotta do, and now you don't have to do it anymore. So congratulations to you. You've got your break. Soak it up for a few days, because I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure it's good for your health to take some time to relax. I mean, like, the Christian Bible has it as a commandment, like, to take a day off. Like, that's something that's been preached in churches, like, many times, actually. So take some time to relax. Like, it's important. It really is. But, and this leads me to my second point, don't sit around the entire time. Like, take a few days to relax, calm down, but also remember, just a few months ago, we had Christmas break. Like, we already did all of that. We already lost track of time, just doing nothing, and, yeah, we don't need to do it. We don't need to do it again the whole time. I mean, yeah, take a break, but take this time to actually accomplish something. See, now that you've got nothing to do because of this self-quarantining and social distancing and whatnot, you can learn something new. Take on a project you've been waiting for, or finish some work you've been meaning to. Right? This is actually the episode 4 of Family Craft just went up. That's something I was like, I need to do this. And here I was just today, actually, I was just like, you know what? All right, I'm just going to edit it. I'm going to finish editing it. It's going to go up, and it's going to be good. And I actually found that I enjoyed it. Like, as much as I was stressing out about it, for some reasons that I kind of mentioned in the video. I'll have to go see that if you want to know what I'm talking about. Though I was kind of like, I don't want to do this. I just spent some time, sat down, did it, and I ended up having a lot of fun, actually. And like in the beginning, I put a bunch of work into it just because I thought it was silly, and then that led into the thumbnail, which is a whole joke in and of itself. And it's just, I had a good time doing it because, I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this thing. And I actually turned out to enjoy it. So I think that you should do the same thing. Just take this time to actually accomplish something, right? And it could be, like I said, learning a new skill, doing something you've been always wanting to try, or just practicing something or doing something that you haven't gotten to do in a long time. Now, if you're looking for a little bit of motivation here, I have down in the description, like way down there, is a TED Talk where this guy talks about basically achieving goals and how he was able to go from it was like a C plus student to like straight A's and honors and whatnot, and then he went on to be like a really high position in these two massive companies, and then he like learned German, and then he got into yarn bombing. Actually, it's a lot cooler when he talks about it in the TED Talk. But I highly suggest going and watching that because also it's kind of cool. Like I've been applying that concept lately, and it's helped me to do a lot. Like the iron farm in that last episode, I guess so. Right is this way is probably the best way to look to signify the lastness of an episode. So that last episode, the iron farm that I built, a lot of it was built just because I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time doing this, and then we're just gonna go from there. So seriously, just take this as an opportunity to do something, and I guarantee that as long as you like put some time into it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit every day, you're going to find yourself blown away by what you're able to accomplish because of this extra time that you have on your hands. So with all of that being said, thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by during this crazy time that it currently is. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, whatever, leave a like. You already know the whole shebang. Keep yourself safe. Listen to everything that I said and follow it religiously. No, I'm kidding. But make sure to keep distance from other people, physical distance from other people, not like social emotional distance. That's just a bad idea. But keep yourself physically distant from other people, because at the end of the day, we want everybody to be safe. So just think about yourself, think about other people, and I guarantee you will be all right. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one.